Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic 6 Expert Mode Live with Light. So, we've made 8, maybe 9? 9 whole fusion reactor frames. Oh no, now we're missing blaze cakes. So each time I make a new one, I run out of a new material, and I go, oh, right, I never automated that. And so our new task is blaze cakes. So, to automate blaze cakes, we need something like this. And given we have this one, it shouldn't be too hard to make another one. And so the lava comes from here. And so just putting another entangled block there, easy peasy. And then we can just set up somewhere in here a place to fill the blaze cakes. I don't know where, but somewhere. Oh, right. I should probably hop in the Discord. Frog might stop by after the football match. George, I've not heard from. So that's just a cable. So if I put an importer there, I can have it just import blaze cakes. And then I could put the crafter here. Yeah, that should work. Let's make our spout. Ooh. That's no good. Right, it's a 3-high structure. Of course it's a 3-high structure. Which is a bit of a problem, because what's right here? All of this. And what's down there? All that. So if we could put it somewhere here that's underneath stuff upstairs. Maybe that could be okay. Like if we put it here, no one will see it. It's not exactly ideal for everything else. So let's see if there's somewhere else we can put it. Because I don't want to put too many entangled blocks too many places. Okay, so this is the south side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here? Close. So we put it here. We're not actually going this way for access to things anymore. So we can put the depot there. Everything's fine. Two cables and an importer. Wait for the thunder. There it is. Ooh, we don't actually need the second cable. Okay, and we'll set that to whitelist. We'll add a blaze cake once we have one. Now we need a crafter. I'll take a little bit. We have a lot of cinder flour. We've got a lot of eggs. But it requires smashing. So, let's pick this up, put it there, such that we can put another crafter and entangled block here for a smasher upstairs. Trouble is that's not connected to anything because we moved the thing. And a 2 and a 3. Okay, and then we can just put that there. And that connects everything up. So get another one of these. Start up a new crafter. Put that here. Okay, so I'm thinking we just Smasher uses shaft power, not spin power, right? Yeah. So we need to take this and somehow make it work for this. And preferably from here, from this one. There we go. Grab some shafts. Suppose we could just use two cogs, but I like the belt. Ah. Kind of figured that might happen too. Oof. We are running low on glass. Okay, get ourselves a new water wheel. Hey there, Mac. Supper. What you have? Okay, so that is set up for the smashing. Yeah. We've got the entangled block, so we just grab it, place it, we grab our crafter, we place it, it's facing the right direction, then we grab ourselves a new importer. Ooh, Italian beef and air fried fries. Sounds lovely. Meat and taters. I also had meat and taters, just of a different variety. Ours was meatloaf and mash. Okay, so put this on there, set it to items, whitelist, and then we go on up. Yeah. Blaze cake base. And then a regular blaze cake. Let's turn off the lava, because the lava does not need to be supplied by the system. Honeyed lemonade. Nagging throat irritation. Eesh. Okay, so this one fills the cake. This one bakes the cake. So now we ask for a blaze cake. So grab this. We put it on this importer. And then we put it back in. Okay. Then we come in here. We didn't set up the lava yet. So we need another entangled block. But yeah, the sting of that acid to get it going, it's quite the thing. Okay, and so this goes here, and we hit it with that, and there we go. Yeah, hot lemonade on a hot night is rough. But I do like hot lemonade. Like it definitely has its moments. It doesn't actually sting for you. That's good. That's It's a nice thing. Okay, so now we can automatically make our blaze cakes on demand. That was the most recent problem we had when trying to make our lovely fusion reactor frame. And now we're out of glass. Because of course we are. It is good when you catch it at the tickle instead of when it's full on. Okay, so now we can blast sand into glass. Go. Okay, so yesterday I did a bit of poking about, so now if we come in here, I've got 264,000 buckets of LPG, 218,000 buckets of memory essence, 165 buckets of liquid lithium, which admittedly feels like less than it should be. Probably fine. The LPG is being automatically pumped into this liquid compressor because it ran out. I made another thermostatic processing unit. You might have been here for that. But I automated the fluid mixer. So I can now request mineral and crystallized chorus. So in here we got the fluid section. Yeah, this is where I pump it into the liquid compressor. Pink slime bucket. That is downstairs. With the rattlesnake. So I think this might not be outputting properly. I might, like, it might not automatically output, is the thing. It doesn't make it very fast, so we can just use a normal one. So we go like this, and like that, and like this. But that changed the location of the tank, and so we need to rebind that. There we go. 60 buckets of pink slime. Can totally entangle a pipe, apparently. Who knows how it would connect, though. Okay. So we've got a lot of things automated that hadn't been automated before. And I'm carrying around this fluid tank full of ender slime to remind me of the next thing I want to automate, which is this. Yeah, including glass, which you'd think we would have automated ages upon ages ago. Okay, so this is ridiculous. Like, why is this still not automated? Why do we not just automatically put things in, automatically get stuff back out? And I think it's because I don't think you can put things straight into this smeltery block, and I always forget how it's supposed to work. So seared chute. Smeltery item input and output. And so we've got a seared drain for getting the fluids out. We got a seared duct for doing cans. Yeah, energy storage, surprisingly expensive. But we should be able to make the seared chute relatively easily. And then we just pick up any old block. Is that from here? Yep. Well, the thing is that it's not just the blazing blood this is making. That what this is actually making is source. And I have no real way of measuring when the source is ready. But we can make a black hole tank to replace that tank, such that we're always gathering more. Source storage isn't too expensive, it's more annoying than anything. But we should be able to now make it such that we can put items in here and extract non-blaze blood from here, such that we can just throw things in and have them processed remotely. So let's test out our theory. Okay, so we come back here. We need 2 more entangled blocks. Yep, and the biggest problem with making entangled blocks is always the petals. Wait for the thunder. And there we go. Does what, just generate petals? The flower pouch? No, I have to go and pick the flowers. Yeah, I typically do it off stream because I just grab like 2 stacks of fertilizer, plant it, and then vein mine it. Okay, so 1, 2. Seared shoot requires crafter. Yeah, if it just made flowers, that would be great, but that's what the what's it called? There's a flower. The jaded amaranthus. You give it mana, it makes the mystical flowers. I should set up one of those. Is the Mega Blaster stuck? Will it not Mega Blast sand into glass? Supposed to. It's on, but like I've had to do a couple of adjustments because there were a couple of things that were a little weird. Yeah, so it's not taking the glass. And I think I messed up the filter. Yeah, because it's supposed to... It's only supposed to deny things that can't be... So, like, it denies sand because it can be smelted. Where did the glass go? It should have... Oh, it got used, didn't it? So let's grab a bunch of sand. Get it going in here. And then if we put glass in there, Glass is smeltable in a blast furnace? Why? How? You... Okay, so... There's something that just passed through. Because it could only be done in a blast furnace. I don't remember what it was. But I think this is more important to be able to do in bulk. That's so weird. Okay, so put that back on. Put that back in. Put the lava. It's in the wrong spot. Let's do it like this. And there we go. No, it was glass to glass because it melts any of the fancy glasses into normal glass. Like the scratched kinds. Probably also happened with the silicon. So the silicon was probably on its way. There we go. Okay, so then we also need to entangle the fluid output. Okay, then we go importer, blacklist, fluids, blaze blood. Okay, so this will send items into the chute. They'll get melted down into the drain, and then that will get imported in, so long as it's not blaze blood. So we can take these 128 of this and put it on in. Then we can make some patterns. Main things we need are ender slime, via ball. And then sky slime. Via ball. So now if we come in here, we can go give me some sky slime. Go. Okay, so that went into the chute. Sees blaze blood on occasion. I don't remember how long it takes. It shouldn't have been long. Might already be done. It's already done! Brilliant. Let's do end slime, just to be sure. Three, two, one, go. End slime done. Brilliant. When can you miss it? Okay, that's pretty glorious. So now if we have anything that needs melting, it works totally fine. We just don't want to put in anything that might, you know, alloy itself. Got a fusion thing. Let's start another. We only need 52 of them. Well, that one didn't require anything new. Okay, so a couple of things that I would potentially want to automate after that. Iasnium, really. So we could either think about automating the magic lamp part, or do better ore increasing processes. I would need to do a little bit of research for one of the potential ore increasing processes, because we could just automate the starlight one. We could try to set up a mechanism or quintuplicator, but I think industrial forgoing has some interesting stuff we could do, because it's got raw ore meat. And so if you take ore and add meat, you get raw ore meat. I don't know if it works with iasnium. So let's check. So if we have iasnium ore, we can blast it, we can smelt it, mana infuse it, we can crush it. We can turn it into a dirty slurry. We can turn it into a shard. We can turn it into clumps. We can triplicate it 2 different ways. We can turn it into fragments, apparently. We can melt it into 2 ingots, but it doesn't look like we can turn it into meat. Which is a shame, because... Well, actually, let's double check. Yeah, so here's the washing factory. So there is no iasnium raw ore meat. Because if there were, you could then ferment the ore meat to double its volume. And then I suppose you could sieve it, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. There's something that you can do. There's something with this fermentation that you can change how much it makes. Yeah, I think the base level is 200, but you can do up to 500, so it's also quintuplication. But it's just from meat and fermentation. But it looks like it's just your standard ores. It doesn't include iasnium. Which is a shame, because I was mildly hopeful. The main reason I'm not super enthused about the quintuplication is because it uses a lot of the same stuff from this setup. And I don't know if I want to tear this setup apart and make a bunch of pseudo connections. Because you got the sulfuric acid here for turning the ore into slurry. I don't know if you need to oxidize it for the quintuplication. Well, we could always just check the mechanism quest. Because this walks you through the... Oh no, this is the nuke setup. Does it not walk you through the quintuplication? Who would think of making ore meat? I don't know. There's some weird people out there. Oh, I made the whole nuke, but this is just... Like, this is just the layout for it, such that you can see how each thing relates to the other things. I don't think there are any rewards past there. And then this one... It was just, I didn't grab it in the right order. So we could theoretically work on making the quintuplicator. We've got space. We could just space that out a bit. Use more pipes. Use more space. But I like how compact it is. But I also don't want to make all those machines again. And so I'm thinking I might rather just automate the triplicator. Yeah, so that's all that over there. Let's see. If we were to do the quintuplicator. So you need the sulfuric acid, which requires 3 machines at least. And then you need water and a washer. And then a crystallizer. Once you have the crystallizer, you inject it with hydrogen chloride. Requires another chemical infuser, hydrogen and chlorine. Chlorine. And you're separating brine? No thanks. It's already problematic enough with the brine over here making lithium. I am not making that quintuplicator. Leave that to somebody else. And so we should get to thinking about how one would automate the balloon. Step 1, a hopper. Ooh, if I put an omnidirectional hopper underneath, it'll probably look better. We don't like that. Are there framed chests? Framed barrel. No. Framed crate? Framed secret storage. That's what I was looking for. Okay, and so we pick this up, put that in there, put that in there, and now we got wonderful secret storage. So now that will just keep getting the resonant gems, always be sent over here, always be working with this. So now, to make this work, just like a wizard putting secret stuff everywhere. Okay, so this is the opposite side. So this is 2, so 9, 6, 4, 5, 9, 6. So it's all the way in the back here. Okay. And then this is, yeah, that's that. So we can't go any further that way. Okay, so that's how much room we've got to work with, which is probably fine. So we put a hopper hawk here into an ender chest heading back home. And then anywhere we want, we can put the mechanism for putting the stuff in, but I'd kind of like to have that mechanism here if possible. But even that is just an ender chest into an entangled block. Okay. So let's check on our hey, fusion progress. I'm making them one at a time because I don't want to overload anything again. Okay, so we'll need 1, 2, 3 ender chests, a hopper hawk, pipe, and an entangled block. One, 2, 3, ba-boom. 2, 3. Okay, so we'll put this here. We'll head back upstairs. We grab that. We put it in there. Grab ourselves an omnidirectional hopper. Perfect. Put the incoming inner chest here, outgoing inner chest there. And we need a hopper hawk. Like a regular gray, Phytogrow, air, and redstone root. Yes, it will need a chuck. 1, 2, 1, 2. One of these. Oh, running low on the runes there. And that's it. The fact that I still have to fly out here to make this flower is a little ridiculous. Like, there's nothing we need enough of to merit having it somewhere else or automating it. Okay, now we need to make it float. So, pasture seed, dirt, some form of mystical flower. Okay. Floating hopper huck. Next up, we need dimensional shards. So, calx, corundum, crystal glass, and purple. Yeah, I've just got a bit of phlegm. All of the plants are flowering, and I'm pretty sure it's just allergies. And the talking aggravates it, but it's good for it, keeps it loose and mobile. Not clacks. Calx. 4 of those. 4 of those. 4 of those. 1 of these. Always missing the black dye. Okay, and then we use this. We're making a purple book with green dye, apparently. But yeah, this cough doesn't have the tickle. It's just the phlegm. And so no hot honey lemonade for me. Unless I want some, because it sounds delicious. Pyramid B. Up here. It's rather nice, just not for summer. Yeah. Straight here. There we go. Fresh lemon juice and local honey. That sounds really nice. Oh, we got the bonus. Okay, so... Oops. We're making these, so we need the casings. We only have one. We need 6, so we need 2 batches. So we need 2 chromatic compound turned dark. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but it makes a little bit of sense. Getting microdoses of the local pollen to get your body accustomed to it, such that it doesn't just freak out when it gets the real deal. Why are things dying? It... It's just a relay, so it should make it all the way here. Why is that one inverted? Because, like, it has to be functional. Because otherwise... it wouldn't have turned off again. Because I had come up here and turned it back on. Because this has happened before. But it wouldn't have turned off had it been totally broken. Come on. There we go. So that's weird. Oh, it costs 2 each. I forgot. I do have my magnet on, right? That's weird. Okay, let's try this again. Get those in there. Activate those. Wait, we need 3 of these chests. So we need 9. Oh, we've got 9. Okay, so we need some greens. We need more green than that. And then let's do cyan and light blue. So we go green, 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 cyans in the middle, light blue on the end. And we head back. Come on over here, put one of them here. Make ourselves a crafter. There we go. Okay. So we don't have any Iasnium ore on us. So which ore are we going to use in its place? Diamond? Like, do we have any ore that we could multiply? Star metal? Frost steel? Yeah, star metal's good. So how do I autofill the pools? So the chalice that is setting off to the side. That's not the recipe I wanted. The chalice pulls from the well and sends it directly to the central thing. The pools should never empty. And that's all well and good in theory. We only tested it a couple of times with some ender pearls, but it should work. Okay, so we take our floating hopper hawk and put it there. We take our ender chest home and put it here. We take our ender chest, sending it to here, and put it there. And that should be the entire setup. So we come in here, request a star medal. It'll try to make 3. Why? Why is it trying to use liquid starlight? I thought I told it not to. The Iesnium says no. Yeah, for some reason it still thinks it needs the starlight. Let's go fix that. Oh. Let's just do like this. And then check the Iesnium as well. Yeah, because it still thinks it needs the 4, which it does not. So let's pretend it's like that. Except this will make 3. Go. Okay, still need the chuck. And I still want to be there to see it. So back to the balloon. Let's put Chuck down here. Here you go, Chuck. A nice view of the sea. Yeah, right in the path of traffic. All the people who use that door. Okay, so let's take our charm off. What? Are you actually using them? Well, that's not good. We're gonna have to fix that. Not certain how, but we need to. Oh, can you not hopper items into it? At least not from this side. Can we hopper them in from the top? No. Definitely can't hopper them in from the bottom. Oh, and we also would have to hit it with the stick. Forgot about the hitting it with a stick part. Okay, so let's test the other part of it. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's test phase 2. Supposing phases 1A and 1B work. If we are able to right-click this into the thing, and then right-click it with a wand, it gets picked up by the Hopper Hawk, gets sent home. Everything is complete. Okay, so if we are able to right-click it in and then right-click it with the wand, everything will be great. So, best way to do that, probably a modular router. Oh, thanks, Hopper Hawk. Because modular routers are good at right-clicking. They're good at grabbing things and doing things. I just don't know if it'll be able to right-click it through the entangled block. Because there are some things that work through entangled blocks and some things that don't. But it's worth a shot. We are done with our next fusion thing, so let's make another. Okay, now we're up to something interesting. Ditch bulbs, sticks, treated sticks, and plastic. Well, for triplication, we'll have to wait. Is that a guaranteed drop? No. So, it does not belong there. And then treated sticks are creosote, yeah? I don't know if I've got the... Nope. And then we probably need one for the creosote bucket. Okay. So, sawmill into sticks. Those two are normal. This one is fluid encapsulator. And the normal ones come up here. So now if I ask for it, it should just ask for the ditch bulbs and the plastic. So we should think about moving this in such a way that we can automate it. Don't know where to put it though. Because that's slag coming out the back. But I don't know how you're supposed to do the putting in and getting back out. And then the ditch bulbs, like... It's just automatic farming, and automatic farming is annoying. And so we just sit here and do this for a while. Yeah, it would have been really hilarious if it had turned into strange sand. But I know I had done this before in this spot, so I was like, it should be fine. But we should probably keep a ditch bulb somewhere. just to make sure the system doesn't use them all. Yeah, just plonk it somewhere, we'll remember it, but like, where are you gonna remember it? Because I've probably already done that. And I've already forgotten where I plonked it. It's a very safe place. Safe even from me. It's probably enough for now. There we go. So, now, improved blast furnace. Where can we put it such that we can easily get the stuff into it and the stuff out of it? Okay. Hopper at the top for inputs. Good output the front, slag at the back. Will automatically output to connected inventories or conveyor belts. So if we just move it one block forward, we should then be able to hop into it. And then have it auto out the bottom. So, for science, we put this here. Grab ourselves a dry rubber. Actually, let's test the whole front output as well. So put the barrel there. So put the dry rubber here. Put that in there. Okay, so it's a hopper, but it's not a hopper. Yeah, not a hopper. But if we had a hopper, and go like that, it goes in, it cooks. Outputs into the barrel. It's great. Okay, so we pick it up. Move it 1 block forward. And then grab the engineer's hammer. I have too many hammers. Is it in my multi-tool? It is. What's the trouble? That is what the book told me to do, wasn't it? Right-click with an engineer's hammer. Does not work. I wonder if it needs to be a real engineer's hammer. Is it not built correctly? Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do I have to be holding my... Does it need the hopper on it? Oh, I do have an extra hopper. Interesting how it theoretically has a hopper, but it doesn't do hopper things. Good call, Mac. Okay, time to entangle some more blocks. Let's check on our living rock reserves. Still doing okay. Although we probably won't be after this. Okay. Here, one there. While we're working, let's get a crafter going. It's cracking those first. Okay, we'll wait for that to finish before moving on. Okay. We entangle this as the destination. For this and that. Forgot to grab the hopper while I was up there. Oh no. Well, we've got time, so let's head on up. Grab that. Hit that. Well, it's running. Let's get our next fusion thing going. Whew. Oh, it somehow managed to sneak through. Okay, so now grab another pattern. Hmm. Huh. Will it accept the Coke in the top too? Hope so. Yeah, let's just try it manually before going hog wild with the automation. Totally works. And then totally gets output. Brilliant. Put that in, and we're good to go. Okay, so it seems like everything but ditch bulbs pretty much processed automatically from all the stuff we've got. I hope there's nothing subtle that we're just gonna run out of. And so I'm gonna go and grab myself a glass of water, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. So, let's see. We're gonna make some routers. Well, yeah, probably 2 of them. Need circuit backplanes and augment cores. Got 1 augment core. And then we need the circuit backplane. This has been happening lately where for some reason it's acting like I'm not actually connected. Okay, so insulating glass. We need 2. So we need 2. Copper plates. Yeah, I saw the waiting for server message, but I had never seen it act quite that way before. So that's 2 of those. That probably messed something up upstairs. Because of course it did. Okay, so that's that. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so 2 of those, and then the observers. And off we go. Crunch and crunch. Okay. So I don't have a spare resonating wand. And I have to go back because I don't have any silver rods. Let's try this again. There we are. We didn't make any of the modules. So we need one puller, which we've got, and then two. Is it player? Activator. Hello? Sawmill? Just those. And we need to make another module. Which means we have to go back to the cove. There we go. 2 activator modules. Here's hoping it works. Step 1. One of these up there. one of these down. Right click. Okay. Here. Stone metal. Didn't work. Blacklist empty, direction down, right click, look level. Maybe the look level is no good? Look below? Nope. We should probably test that the right click can go through the entangled block. So let's grab the wand, right click. Does not go through. Well, that's annoying. I'd hoped to make this all classy and hidden. Did that just open the chest down there? Huh. Right click, sneak right click. No good. Doesn't work. To the interwebs. The author of the mod specifically checks to make sure it's a real user using the various tools. So that's a no-go on automation. I'm sure those modular routers and ender chests will come in handy somewhere else. Oh, we've got ourselves a spammer! And it broke the bot! Woo! Okay, so and now we're missing flux dust. Okay, that'll be an interesting thing to see if we can automate, but for now, we do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so is there a non-B way to automate flux dust? So we got bees, and we got smashing. And that's it. Oh, I needed to get some more Nibbu. We should do that. Missing industrial hemp fiber. Okay, then we grab Amazon, place our order. See if there's anything else interesting for sale. Mud bricks, name tags, meh. Oof, only half a stack of the Nebu ore. So we could triplicate it if we wanted to. Which I kind of do, because we got a relatively low haul this time. And I'm not sure what to do next, so might as well just spend a little time making some ingots while we wait for our fusion reactor frames. We should probably sleep. That also means these don't really need to be in there. When we hear it crack, we can put one in by hand because we have to be here to put things in by hand. So we don't really gain much. It is a shame it's unautomatable. It's a really neat thing. And so the mechanism multiplication is really the only way to go. Which is annoying, because I don't want to deal with brine. Brine, it just... slow and awkward to make. We've already got it working for a different purpose. Probably not the end of the world to make another one and feed it with water, but it's just kind of annoying. But then again, so is Iasnium. Okay, there's our Nebu. Bye-bye. Yeah, we should probably... well, it's still got 15. Once that runs low, we should probably call for a large batch ahead of time. Okay, so we could work on mechanism quintuplication. We could just sit here and stare at this while it works. We could think about the design of our turbine. Oh, we're missing infused alloy. I'm confident that we can automate this. Oh, interesting. So, come in here. Can use this guy to make cool redstone, even though we don't necessarily need it. And then we use this. You know what? That's fair. We really should just do that. Because otherwise we're using this and 8 of those to make 8 of these. Is it really worth it? What are you doing in my basement? You jerk. Okay, so put this here. And then we grab the things. So here goes the redstone. Here goes the steel. And then if we put them in the box, infused alloy. Yeah, this is another one where if there's multiple types of things, it could get confused, but it'll probably be okay. Yeah, because it'll probably do the infused alloy first. Yeah, it'll probably be okay. I have a lot of diamond dust. Why do I have a lot of diamond dust? From the Endarium bee, I guess? Because I'm definitely not making that. Okay, so that's just going. Let's look at our quests. Oh, right. I did the network receiver for over at Chocolate Island, such that I can have the LPG and the memory essence at will. Ooh, 1K storage parts. So that's cool. I am Iron Man. Too bad Netherite Man doesn't exist. Okay, and in here I did the activator module. Some enchanted books, that's fine. Starlight Infuser. Damage lens. Not typically the type of lens I need, but maybe someday. Nature's Aura, Corporeal Eye. Industrial Dimmer. Huh. Neat. I made a B-box. Brilliant. Building. What did we make? Oh, right, the copy-paste gadget. Could look into the Mighty Architect, because like that's some pretty neat stuff. Yeah, I should probably do these, because like that's easy. It's just a matter of time. That is quite the thing. Yeah, might as well. While we're waiting for things to run. It's a lovely slow machine. I love that this is just being run by this one Furnator. It's the only thing running on it. Yeah, I really should have that just running all the time. Love the time in the bottle. Fusion reactor frame is done. Waiting on the stuff for the black hole tank. Okay. Grab one of these. Start the next fusion. Get this started loading up on lava. It'll take a while, but it's on its way. Need to set it to have all of its sides to be something or other. How do you do that? All sides set to enabled. Good. That's what it has. Oh, that was the thing with the... this. I think we could have set that to push, and it would have worked without the pipe. Okay, so that's all working. Let's get that all working. Okie dokes. Let's recharge our various things. Waiting on our Supreme Machine frame, and we can start collecting water. Probably collect that over at the nuclear site. Oh, we can speed this up with some time in a bottle. Wonder if I'll run out of PCBs. Like, do I have a backup way of getting those? Because I know I was using the B. But I don't know if the B can keep up. Because this is a lot of circuitry being crammed into a rather small space. Because this is a 5x5x5 multi-block. And all of these ridiculous amounts of materials are being crammed into that 5x5x5 space. About half of which, maybe a little less than half of which, is empty. It's just there. About, yeah, it's not half. It's more like a fifth, but it's 3x3x3, roughly. of the 5x5x5. Just air. I might have to choose one of the other challenges to work on while just waiting for fusion reactor frames to come into existence. Suppose we could start working on the enigmatic tree of life. Like, I think it requires antimatter, but I imagine it requires a whole bunch of random things. Oh, if this is using those, I'm gonna run out of slates before the end. I'll have to make some more. Not many, though. And with time in a bottle, it's not too bad to make those these days. I like these headphones, but man, do they're rough on my ears after several hours of using them. They're so durable. Because the cheap kind that I get that are comfy, they don't last very long. At least not by my standards. Whereas these headphones had since I got married. And they have shown no signs of deterioration. But that is the problem. Like, if it's good on your ears are destroying it. If it's bad on your ears, well, it's because it's destroying your ears instead of the other way around. Hello? What's going on? Hello? Hello? I don't understand what's going on here. It's part of the way through, but there's nothing in it. But like, this should be in it. You know what? I'm gonna cancel this one. No, I'm just gonna cancel it all. We can just start it back up again. Anything that's borked can be unborked, and anything that was in process can be restarted from where it's at. Oh no, I'm using iasnium too. No, that's the one thing I didn't want to be using. Okay, so I'm gonna run out of iasnium a couple early. Okay, and now we head over to the nuke area. Because up here, we've got unlimited water. So take this, and we put it right here. And it doesn't steal any of the water from this, but it pulls the water from there pretty darn quick. And this place is chunk loaded, so it'll just do its thing. Okay. Fusion done, start the next. That's those two. The infinity tools. Pretty sure I know how to do that for their charging. Okay, so 9 quintillion is big. Really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. Unless you plan on sitting here for a few centuries, filling this tool isn't possible through conventional means. Some say the answer lies in nucleosynthesis instead. And so if you take a normal old infinity drill, chuck it in an antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer with 10 buckets of antimatter, a whole bunch of ticks, it fills it up with its 9 quintillion power. But for that, we need an SPS and a bunch of power. What was the cutting board for? Oh, because it's a pick, you can do the things. Okay. Okay, so that needs antimatter. We're not there. Limitless power requires stuff we don't have. Zoology sounds neat. I don't know, though. 2x2, breed all animals. Tame all animals, okay? And then potatoes. $28.63 of each of the various types of potatoes. Tiny potatoes, tiny potato masks, capacitatoes, potato crates, poisonous potatoes, cotton chips, fish and chips, steak and tates, baked potatoes, potato knish, stuffed potatoes. I think the wild potato is probably the hardest. Because, like, it's just out there in the world. Okay, so those are the challenges. Imagine we've done everything but God torches. Building is kind of meh. Getting started is whatever. We can always check these gates. We still haven't done the disk drive. Weird. Nuclear fizz is fusion. Magic is the automated iridescent altar and the Gaia reactor. And so enigmatic tree of life is the bragging rights area. And then each of these is pretty ridiculous. So, automation mastery token. 50 automation mastery shards. Each of which is 500 units of mana, an imperceptible builder, no idea what that does, R field creator, manufactory halo, player module, vacuum module, distributor module, modular routers, woo! Stockpile switches, content observers, mechanical arms, deployers, programmers, puzzle pieces, charging stations, drones, cables, patterns, pattern grids, iron crafters, and a controller. So you have to make 50 refined storage controllers. 50 of these. Culinary mastery token. Oh, hey, more of those engineering student meals. Thanks, game. Thought I was done with those. But I was wrong. Nocturnal powder. Tokens of undying friendship. More enchanted golden apples. Empty soul gems. It's 100 empty soul gems. Wow. This game's a jerk. $50 observatories. $50. So that's 200 observatory lenses. Which means that's 1,600 shadow steel. $2,400 illumination powder. That's just like, I get it's end game content. It's, oh, you think you've done everything, do you? Oh, wait. Yeah, so that makes one each. But one of them, this one makes 5 each. So this at least makes 5. But like you have to put each chalk in a box 10 times. DIY Mecha Suit Pants Kit. Uh-huh. Portable teleporter? I didn't know that was an option. Oh yeah, just a quick 8 quantum entangleporters times 50. Just a quick 400 quantum entangleporters. But you know what? This one, aside from these flux things at the bottom, this is what we're doing. Like, this is what we're already doing. And it's going to have us do it again. Plus a couple of things. Because this right up here, that's a fusion reactor. This right here is the turbine that we're building to get the power from our fusion reactor. This right here is the battery that we are not making. And these are for wireless delivery of the power. How do you... I might want to look into these, because we're at a point where we might be able to make this. So... Flux block... Flux core from the ender core, so we would need to be able to get more spawner cores for Enderman. Oof. Still mildly annoying. Is there no other way? It's just through antiprotonic nucleosynthesis. Okay, so we're not doing this yet. Flux spore. Huh. Okay. So those aren't too bad. Yeah, that's fine. This one's mildly annoying. That's generally fine. And this is where it gets bad, because stupid laser drills. There's an aura attraction cart? I had no idea. Okay, so the ancient sapling is annoying for that one. Like, each one's got something annoying about it. But I don't think they're anywhere everything is annoying. It's just this one where it's like, I'm spending so much time just making this top part. How am I supposed to do it faster? To just do it again. I suppose I could design it better such that I could just ask it to do it and then leave it be. Okay, but it's after 10 o'clock. I've been at this for about 3 hours. So I think I'm going to call it here. We've made okay progress. We're not quite halfway through our fusion reactor, but we've automated the vast majority of what goes into it. Some of it not in the greatest way, but that's how this goes. Yeah, so that's fun. I'll be back on Tuesday. Frog and George will probably be here too. Probably just gonna keep poking away at making this fusion reactor. I might scout out a location for the Tree of Life, such that we can get started on some of that, I guess. I don't know. Because those are big, huge, ridiculous tasks. But not sure what else we would really be doing aside from the potato trial. But it sounded like Frog might be interested in doing the potato trial himself, so I can leave that one to him. But yeah, the stuff in the tree is a bit bananas. I should go to Chocolate Island. Make sure everything's on the up and up. And take down the Chuck because of that one time it did crazy things. Because we don't need the graphite. Graphite's already made. And it's not going to be running. What am I thinking? So, yeah. Have a good one. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.